So we got the halfling son, we solved that.
Mhm.
We couldn't
So
get into the house, and we're told that we need to go back to the beach.
so the very brief of it is that you are all. Uh, Let me find the names here. You are all. I actually remember I never brought this up. You are all living on the metropolis-like island of Escolo de Perlas. Es Escolo de Perlas, better known as the Perilous Island. Uh, that is, it's fine. It's largely known for pearls.
Mm.
Perilous and pearls. It's supposed
Mhm.
to be
Oh,
pearl.
like pearlescent.
Yeah. So, yeah. I couldn't figure out a way to work that into the story for it to sound natural, but it also sounds even more
No, that
unnatural
works.
to be like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, where do you live? Oh yeah, I live in a genocide city. It's, it's a, like it's a weird to call your island Perilous Island, but it's
I mean, we
supposed
got
to
a whole
be
state called Missouri.
Mm,
shit. That's actually right. Yeah, that's. Have
Damn.
you been to
yeah.
Why'd we
Missouri?
call it that?
My
What?
dad used to say that it's like, no, it's pronounced misery.
It is. I had friends who did their basic training there, and there's no reason to ever return to that awful
My
fucking
dad went to
place.
medical school there.
Fucking misery. Um, uh, you all live on the island. Some of you are from the island, but right now you are all unemployed. You were reached out to by a guy named there it is, Leopold Dodorian. He is a mustached, like a big blonde mustache half elf, who works for the Ministry of Magic, Mom's Ministry of Magic Services. He's kind of tasked you with he's tasked you with ultimately doing the work that he doesn't feel like Mom's is doing. This isn't technically on the up and up. To that end, you have been given uh, face obscuring Nike sweatbands that you wear. If you guys recall, it's essentially that you don't actually know each other's faces. Um, it's hard to remember the faces of anyone wearing these, so there's an amount of anonymity between you and the people you have met. So you were tasked with 3 jobs. The jobs were the young man who had his wiener go missing. Shame. Uh, that was we can say definitively that was solved. You left it in the mailbox, and let me get names.
JJ, no, yeah, like JJ and J Senior.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Here's all my names back. Um, Kenneth did a sword cane quick draw and dealt 19 times the amount of damage a pixie has, killing it. However, just before that, you had stopped at a temple of. Um,
Hanali
it,
Solani?
I have been so hard. I've been working so hard to say that name and not say salami. And I'm really
Mhm.
putting effort into not saying Halani salami. I want to so bad.
I mean,
Your
technically,
Live your best
Hanali
life.
Solani likes the salami, so
It's
goddess of love and all
Hey.
that shit.
um, at Halani. There was a cleric that you had met. They go by Yas. They were dressed in very regal priestly robes and big fat J's on their feet. After defeating the very threatening Pixie, dealing 19 times its health, uh, driving back with the kids' missing equipment. They were they are in Eladrin, but driving past, you'd seen that their spring flowers were rotting and falling off of them. They looked into the driver's window to see the four of you, and that doesn't look like it ended very positively for that particular cleric in that moment. You were able to return the junk. You put it in a bag and left it in the mailbox and sent a very kind text message saying that's where that's at. You did go to the house of Miss Kendra Tannenbaum, where you were supposed to investigate that she had been seeing a shadowy figure. When you got there, you had seen that what appeared to be her son was there. Explained to you, he explained to you that his mother has a mental illness and is losing her grasp on reality, and surely what she was seeing was not real, and the calls just weren't correct, weren't real calls. She was in a bad state when she made them. Poppy was able to do an insight check to find out what he was saying was a lie, and Poppy reacted violently.
I held back.
Woof.
If that was your definition of holding back, then my dude, I can recommend some really good therapy workbooks.
This led to the person retreating into the house, locking the door. You weren't able to gain access, and it was Kenneth who had decided that, like, hey, we should probably leave before the cops show up, as we're not technically doing legal things here. So y'all scooted off to that. Quick mention, Dale did a really good job of, and of course, like, the way I'm going to say this is going to sound this. I'm going to say this poorly. Okay, he did a really good job of isolating young JJ and getting. I know. Listen, I didn't have a good way to say that, but like to get like to talk with him privately and actually get the truth out of him from his out from under the thumb of his overbearing parents. So that done complete. We don't know what's going to happen with what's going on with Kendra Tannenbaum. However, when you guys were at the beach, which was the first thing we did, you did talk to a few people, and you had Keelan and Dale were able to set up a MacGyver surveillance system on the surveillance system that was already at the beach. It was all extremely old and just basically hacked a VCR for a live stream. On your way out of the neighborhood from the halfling household, checking the feed, you had seen that what looked like a big iguana, as iguanas are extremely invasive species. One was on the beach, and it looked to be about the size of a small halfling child, was mysteriously sucked under the sand to have gone missing. That was the kind of thing you were there to investigate in the first place. So, with that, you have made some purchases. You can always stop at a gas station to pick up odds and ends of like drinks or other things that we can make up the use of as we go along. So as we are right now, we will be leaving these newer suburbs, getting back on the highway. What do you guys want to do? We're at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
So, do we want to go back to the beach and see if we can figure out what these graboid things are? Because, like, that dude just sent me an email saying, like, that we should get on that. So, we probably should, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say that.
Buck's a buck. Yeah, might as well.
That's fair. I need to be able to pay for my Netflix subscription.
Which one?
Huh? Oh, I mean, like, I already hack into like the low tier one, but in order to get the high tier one, you do kind of have to pay for it. But I've managed to make it
Okay.
less. But like, I still like the ad supported shit is just
No, I get it. I get it.
Which, let's be honest, if you're paying for a streaming service, there should not be ads.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like
insane. That
I get Netflix through my phone bill, like, and it's the ad supported one, and I'm just like, you know what? Thankfully, they don't really do it during movies, but like when I was trying to watch Stranger Things, I was like, gee.
yeah.
Ugh.
So
No,
go ahead.
Nothing of import. Please continue.
So on your way back, leaving the neighborhood and getting back onto the highway and heading to the east side of the island, you'll be going back up to the on-ramp, passing once again dozens of billboards, which I will need intelligence saving throws, as marketing is very aggressive these days.
Oh, Jesus. And my intelligence is highest too.
So anyone who has a 10 or lower,
I got a 10.
the next time you are at a place where you have a compulsion to buy this new sugary snack. Doesn't particularly matter
Hey,
what it is. You just have to buy a
so
sugary
like
snack.
it's Girl Scout cookie season, and I've
Oh,
not
dang,
seen any
I was
dealers.
actually just thinking like that'd be real good.
Yeah, I know. Like I've not seen any dealers, and I mean Girl Scouts in my neighborhood.
Mm.
Are you
Like,
already
so-
high?
Is it buying from them some sort of fade trap though?
No, look, we call them dealers because their cookies are like sugary crack. So, and
I got a
why do you
cousin
think
who
I'm
lives-
high? This is just the way I talk, dude. Jeez.
No,
You're so
I think you're
judgmental.
high because you're suggesting we go find a dealer of sugary sweets while we're in the middle of this.
Look, the next opportunity we have, okay? I'm not saying we like go it now, but like, look, I'm sure there's someone at that beach place who sells them. Like, who wouldn't sell the latest Girl Scout cookies? Especially because they're shaped like iguanas.
I mean, it's just unfortunate that we don't have to go back to the beach anymore. Oh well.
No, we do kind of have to go back to the beach if we want to get paid. That was kind of the implication.
No, we have to go back to the Qdoba or whatever it was, Chipotle.
I thought
No,
that was
you would do that Sunday morning. You do that tomorrow morning. So
basically, yeah, we have all of Saturday to do shit, and then Sunday morning we report back.
Right.
Okay.
It is right now, however, what you guys want to do. Like, what do you guys want to do now?
Because I was gonna say, I don't know if we should try Kendra again. That might be a bad idea.
We sorted the
So-
cock and ball situation, so we have two other things that we have to do, one of which was the house up the mountain a bit that we kicked the door in on. Was that right?
Yeah, or we tried to kick the door in
We
on.
tried to kick the door in.
So there is, so you would have that. The reason why you left that was because you were worried the police were going to show up.
Yep.
I just remembered that I bought a bottle of hairspray and a lighter, and I have not used it yet, but I'm not sure I'd be able to use that to get into the house.
I am
without
concerned
setting it on fire.
that is like thought to be relevant to what's about to happen. Like,
Well, no, because I'm trying to figure out how to get into that damn house.
let's set the door on fire. That'll do it.
Well, no, because I was literally just thinking, and then it would burn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's a bad idea.
It would
I was
solve
gonna
one
keep
problem
touching
and
it
give
till
us a
it-
completely different problem.
Exactly.
Being wanted for arson.
And the other one is the beach.
With the graboids.
with the graboids.
Or presumably graboids. The graboid adjacent creatures.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Out of character, my vote is always going to be for graboids, but I leave it to the rest of you.
We can head to the beach. That's all right.
Yeah, as long as we complete all 3, I need the money to get Therapy Plus without those ads.
Therapy Plus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're lucky your insurance even covers the basics with the ad support.
That's why I'm here. I lost my insurance. Remember the Waffle House incident?
Oh.
Yeah, it's where you learn to fight.
Wait. Question then. Where are you when was the last time you had a therapy appointment?
What is today?
Saturday,
Thursday.
the XYZ date.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then never then.
Okay. Cool.
I
just
thought it'd
wanted
be
to
something
double-check
good to
on-
start.
I see. Yeah, I'd recommend it for you, my dude. And in the meantime, there's some workbooks that you can get for free off what was that site called? There's Mega. Was it Mega? It was one of those free download sites. It was mega.something.
Pirate Bay.
It was Pirate, yeah, and there was that. There was also Kazaa.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, yeah. Lost a computer to that.
Oh man, my dad had to go through my poor laptop. He's like, "What did you do to this?" He managed to
Yeah.
get all the virus shit off of it, but my dumbass wanted to play The Sims, and in my defense, I did get to play The Sims.
Listen, I didn't know that Bring Me to Life shouldn't be a .exe, okay? No one
EXE
told me
file, yeah.
I wanted to hear the Weird Al song.
I wanted to hear it. I didn't know. So, on your way back, we're into the afternoon. This is we are at the beginning of the tour season is just about to kick off. It's the end of spring. Summer will be coming soon, and the beaches, the black sand volcanic beaches, are really the main grab of the island for a lot of tourists. It's a unique piece of paradise. And as you're driving in, those of you who have been here for a year, or like Dale, who has lived here, you can understand how quickly things like a danger on the beach or even in the ocean, how quickly that can become a problem. And as you're kind of pulling off you're getting off the exit towards the beach, you see that more people have begun to arrive. More like Poppy disadvantage. It's mostly locals now. Dale, you would recognize this, as the locals tend to try and enjoy the beach at kind of the beginning and the tail end of the season before it becomes so packed with tourists that it's just not fun to be at. Upon arriving, taking a similar parking spot, you take the long walk from the concrete to the boardwalk, which is just, joists and planks that sit over that black sand that goes off into that blue ocean. Things have not changed much other than there being more families there. As this is a Saturday. You see that it's a lot of right now halfling families, as a majority of the island is halflings, but you see that there's a few half elves, humans, kind of mixed within, people who, like you, have moved to the island for work. The number one thing that you see is a great difference is you see that somebody has taken up position in the lifeguard's chair.
My tower.
Didn't you think
Poppy is going to
orcs up
start
there?
marching on over.
As you arrive, just a reminder, you have the few stores that you have talked to people already. Just to remind you, there is Fun Al Cakes, a halfling owner who makes funnel cakes. There's Scoops in Beans. There is a half elf man named Scoops and a halfling named Beans. They sell hot coffee and ice cream. Keelan, when you were there, you had made some implications about like putting coffee in ice cream. They blushed very hard at that idea. There is also Bumba, a cantina on the beach that is owned by a seemingly perpetually drunk man named Jose. He has like a weird, like tiled walkway that goes into the water. Other than that, there is the lifeguard station. Poppy, you are marching your way to the lifeguard tower. What will everyone else be doing?
Keelan would like to go to the spot where she caught the iguana being yoinked in. She's going to stand out of range of the camera, but I want to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay.
Do I have Detect Magic? Yes, I do.
I will go ahead and cover my companion as they are casting that ritual. Make sure nothing grabs them while that's going on.
Kenneth?
Honestly, I'm just looking for more of that funnel cake. Did we?
How old is Kenneth?
I imagine that he's like somewhere between his late 20s and mid 30s.
Okay, then he can have like funnel cake twice in a day because he had funnel cake earlier. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, if Poppy was like, "Oh, I go to have another funnel cake," then I think like we could,
start rolling damage.
Yes.
Oh no, my diabetes.
Hey guys, I got my EpiPen in my pocket. Should something happen, I just want you it's there.
But really, what we learned was that all of these buildings, these businesses, are in buildings that are owned by one dude who is MIA, and they're all wired up to the surveillance system that's watching the front of the shop in the street. And we found the hard drive, but I don't know what else we can learn here, honestly. Not to say that there's nothing, I'm just not puzzling it out at the moment. Did we? I was with the mechanic. Did we go to Bumba at all?
The only person who went to Bumba was Poppy after after you guys like annihilated some seagulls. But there was really Poppy just was fed drinks and really didn't get a lot of information from
Is it
now
Bumba
that
BA?
it's fully sync.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, is it Bomba BAMBA and not Bomba BOMBA?
Oh, yeah, it's BOMB. It's my thick Cleveland accent. It's Bumba.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's pump/bomb or La Bamba.
Mm.
I want to know if that place is going to explode.
Well, it is bomb like Bomba. It is
Yay.
Bomba like bomb. So, it just blows up in fun. Is that where you'd like to go?
I think so. There might be more to learn there. That's all I've got.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do this and where people will get to first. The first place that would be we would get to is the lifeguard tower, which will be Poppy. Poppy, as you approach the lifeguard tower, you see what looks like what appears to be a very feminine form in a red onesie, a red one-piece swimsuit that has the iconic, white background, green cross on it. Very official looking lifeguard. You notice that they have a strange seafoam green skin with blue hair. You may recognize this person to be a Triton. As you come to approach, she doesn't seem to notice you quite yet, as she is looking out onto the beach and to the sea.
I just start climbing up the tower just to try and get a seat up there.
Okay. she notices that very easily, and she looks down at you and she goes, "Hey, don't do that. What are you doing?"
I'll just trying to get a better view.
She says, "Well, you can't come up here."
I was already up here.
Let me find. That would be unreasonable. She's going to like kind of like angle her foot in your way to like, you can't climb up here. This is not an appropriate thing for you to do. She's trying to tell you, like, you cannot come up here. Get down.
No, I was already up here. I was protecting it from the seagulls. I'm also on a job. It's a whole thing. You won't notice me.
She's gonna blow her whistle at you.
Oh no.
That's it. Nothing happens. It's just she blows her whistle at you. That's it. It's very loud and it draws everybody's attention to look at you.
I'll turn off my hearing aid and can try to climb up again.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. As she is, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's gonna try and give you the Santa Claus kick.
That was a 7.
All right. I have to change this from 100 d8.
Thank you for changing it from 100 d8
Yeah,
and not just rolling with it.
gonna be a very unfair roll. Okay, well, with the 16, she's able to kind of firmly stop you. She says, "Sir, I don't know if you've been drinking or what you think is going on here, but I'm authorized to call the authorities. You need to get down from here."
Pappy will grumble and stand down. And
I was legit about to check my deception score to see if I should be the one to say, "No, officer, I have never met this man in my life."
Grandpa. No, yeah. I'll stand down and look for the rest of the team.
As you climb down, she says, "What did you need to be up here for? Did you lose something up here? I can check. Are you missing somebody? I would be happy to, scan the beach for them. What did you need up here?"
Well, the beach was missing lizards or something. We were trying to find where they were going.
She says, the beach was missing lizards?
Yeah, there should be more.
And she just kind of looks at you funny.
I get that look a lot.
I don't think I understand what you mean. There should be more.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
18. She is genuinely confused at what you're saying.
Damn, okay. I'll just say you're safer up there, then I'll just walk away.
She just kind of shakes her head, kind of writes something down in her notebook that, like the little hand notebook she has, and just kind of goes back to her station. From there, we go over to Bumba. Kenneth, as you are walking up, you see that a small lunch crowd is beginning to leave. Jose is at the bar, and he has his 2 margarita machines running at full steam. He's got several people at the bar. Most notably, as you look to the right, you can see out the 2 large glass doors into that tiled area that goes actually into the water. You see that there are about 3 merfolk actually in that tiled area, and they are also drinking margaritas.
I know that they're like some of the original inhabitants here from the lore we got, but are they uncommon?
No, strictly like here they are not uncommon because this is a place they can be.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess yes, because there can't be anywhere else on the island.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean is like you probably have not run into a merfolk yet.
Okay. The other thing I guess I'm not clear on is are our characters residents of this place, or are we visitors, or up to us, or what?
Well, we're
Whatever
residents of the.
you are residents. You are all residents there, like you live there, but you have come to the island either for work. You've come to the island for a reason. You know, it's not terribly important. Only Dale is from the island.
Okay. And in Bomba here, he's serving drinks, but is there also a bar situation, or is it mostly just like order and deliver?
It's like a small kitchen. You could order some food. It's not a huge bar. It's a lot of it's going out in plastic cups.
Mm-hmm. But there is like a bar one could order at and sit at.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess I'd start there with something light.
Okay.
I don't drink. Are margaritas light?
No.
No, they're not. They have tequila in them.
Okay.
But
So tequila's not light. Is
Get-
what
get
I'm
a- get-
It's,
Get a pale ale. Get a pale ale.
Sure.
you can easily obtain yourself a light, an
Like
easy
a craft
drink
beer
and-
on tap.
Okay.
Yeah, like an easy drink for like $3. It's
Sure.
watered down. It's not very good, but it is beer.
Right. And the tourist season, we are in it, not in it?
You are like weeks away from it.
Weeks away from it beginning?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I wanted to be plausible, I would need to be something like getting a jump on the tourist season to see the...
Yeah, like you're here on the off season.
Okay. So I think that I would go to this bar, I would get this drink, and then I would attempt to engage the bartender if it's not overly busy, if it's the kind of thing where you can have a short conversation.
Well, Jose seems to be very congenial. He's talking with just about everybody, and when he drops off your drink, he will comment indeed that he has not seen you here before, and he's happy to welcome you to Bomba.
Thanks, mate. I'm just visiting in the off season, before it gets too busy and you can't really see the sand anymore. I haven't been to the island myself before, so there's something that always interests me. You got any, like, urban legends, like the Jersey Devil or whatever?
And he goes, "Oh, yeah. Did you know the person who rules is a dragon?"
I did not. And
Yeah.
what's that like?
It's good. Dragon's nice. I mean, like, he's been asleep for he kind of looks at his fingers, 400 years. So
400.
yeah,
Well,
that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Ray Latan, big dragon. They say the volcano, if you can get to it, they call them the brass stairs. They say that's her spine.
Really? The brass stairs are the spine of the dragon that rules.
Yeah. They say that when she rests, she curled around the volcano for its warmth, being brass and all, and just sleeps. Her kids take care of like the government stuff, but like,
Oh.
yeah.
All right. I was trying to figure out how you could be a ruler and not, rule.
Well, I mean, it's, if like your dad says, don't go into the garage. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then if you go into the garage when he wakes up, he's gonna beat the hell out of you for going into the garage.
Right. Yeah. Dads and beating the hell out of you. Totally familiar with that. Anyway, so nothing like more. That's fascinating, honestly. Maybe I'll have to go see the brass stairs myself. Hope I don't wake up Dad, I guess. I think getting the hell beat out of you by a dragon would be a little more permanent than other types. But no, I meant
it's the kids you got to look out for. That's if you've not been here yet, Atori, the son in the law enforcement, hasn't done it in a while, but is known to do public executions.
I'm glad to hear that he
Okay.
hasn't done it in a while, at least.
Yeah.
What did people who got publicly executed usually go up for?
It's jaywalking.
Jaywalking, and that got you
Yeah.
killed.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that the brass dragons, lawful, right? So kinda, I could say that's a bit extreme, though, don't you think, mate?
Have you ever lived anywhere where it was
With a
it was legal
dragon?
to
No.
jaywalk? No, it's
No.
legal to jaywalk, or is it illegal?
I mean, it's frowned upon. You might get slapped with like a fine or something, a couple of gold pieces. But like, death for walking in the street?
Yep.
No. No, I don't think so.
Crazy.
Crazy. Not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking you dead in the eye. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. That is a 12 on die. Insight is, where's my thing here? Oh, it's over here. There it is. Gotta find the right window. Is it this one? Good enough. Good enough. Come on. Everything's gone. Everything's missing. What is happening? No, this one won't do. I'm sorry. Apparently, I navigated away from my character sheet at some point and didn't navigate back. And now trying to get it to show me my character sheet again is... Excuse me? Where? What? I'm so confused. I've used this website for years. It's gotten worse, obviously, over time, but now it's just like, where's my shit? How do I... They changed it over the 2 weeks since we played last, and now I don't know how to get to my characters anymore.
Is it
Pale
D&D
Ale really
Online?
got to him.
It's in Beyond.
I have never liked D&D Beyond.
I did before fucking...
Right
Wizards
now.
got their hands on it. Fucked it over. Where's my shit? View my library. Where's my fucking characters? How do I see my characters? Why is this hard?
Just go ahead and just roll a d20 for me real
I
quick.
did. I got a 12 on it.
A 12 is high enough. All right.
Okay.
You're able to intuit that he's messing with you.
Okay. Nobody got executed for jaywalking.
No one got executed for jaywalking, and he lets out a huge, like a big belly laugh at it, and he's like, "Oh."
I just pointed him. You got
He's
me.
like, no. He's Tori's a tough guy, but he's fine. He did do public executions. They did that for a while, but they stopped doing that in the 60s.
In the 60s, and not for walking in the street.
No. It's for like murder and stuff like that.
That makes at least a little more sense. Anyway, no, I ask because I'm in town, and I've got a friend who lives here, and he told me, hey, if you're going to be in town a little while, and I'm going to be here a few days at least, he said, you got to watch out, because recently we've been having these problems, like the Jersey Devil, with things going missing in the sand. And I asked him if people were just using quicksand. He said, no, something mysterious like. And I thought, well, either he's getting in the sauce, I say, pointing at the people drinking margaritas, or there's something intriguing here, and I wanted to know if there's a story about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, at the end of the night, I go out and have some drinks, sit with the folk in the back, and every now and then you can just like throw scraps onto the beach, and they just go under the sand.
And it's not quicksand.
No. I seen these handful of iguanas.
Yeah.
It was a couple days ago. I was taking trash out from the lunch rush, and I just saw this iguana. And it just was sitting there. I saw it. It saw me. and we were just kind of in this weird moment of like staring at each other, and it just went under the sand.
Let's go.
Funniest damn thing I've ever seen.
Did it come back?
No,
Wow.
no, like it didn't mean to do that. Like it just like
It's just gone. It got eaten.
it was as surprised as I was.
That's terrifying. And you've no idea how this occurred.
Nope.
Did anything
Funniest
else? Like, did
thing.
you ever see this happen to a person?
No.
Just iguanas.
Just iguanas. I imagine, it's
That's exactly
You know,
what I'm talking about, mate. Like the Jersey Devil. You got the what's this place called?
the Bumba.
No, the island.
The beach,
Oh.
the Perilous Island. Or Genocide City.
It's a Perilous Island.
Perilous Island.
Perilous.
Got the Perilous Poltergeist.
Yeah.
He says, it's this is an uncommon thing to happen though. A lot of people don't know this. Iguanas burrow.
But not that fast, right?
Well, no, it's not that it burrowed, that other iguanas burrow. And they can make tunnels in the sand. So, like, it wouldn't be odd for another iguana to stand over a shallow tunnel and get dropped into it.
Well, that's an interesting thing to think about, mate. I guess I just have one question on the physics of this, and not my specialty. Gemologist by trade, if you must know. Anyway, I would not have thought that any kind of tunnel in sand would last past the thing making it going by. Sand has a tendency to, shift, collapse.
And he kind of shrugs and he says, well, it's a different kind of sand. It's like a volcanic sand.
Oh.
So I don't know. If you get out into the country bumpkin area, out where I live, if you see that the concrete roads, there's like they start breaking up. You see like there's that looks like something is being moved under them.
Yeah.
The iguanas, they get under the road,
Yeah.
and they do it so much it's collapsing the road underneath.
And then you drive over it and you end up stuck.
And then it cracks.
Uh,
So I mean, if it's like that,
Yeah.
then they're just getting sucked into tunnels they're making.
okay. All right. I'll keep my eye out for that and try not to lose my shoe or my pet iguana.
If you're looking for any local lore kind of things,
Yeah, always.
and he kind of points out the window at the salt spires, which are massive, 100, maybe some at 100 feet. Great spires, sharp angular spires of salt that go into the air. He says, that's probably got a good story. And you can talk to some of the folk out on the beach. Their family been here much, much longer than us. So they might know some good stories.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And for the drink, and if you've got yourself a pet iguana, keep him on a leash, I suppose.
He's like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And he just I'll do that.
Nod down the ale, set the glass on the counter, money, and walk out.
Okay. Going further down, and we're going to be down by Fun Al's booth. This is over where you'd seen the last large-sized iguana get sucked down. This area is where the city has set up large umbrellas for people, to sit under. It's kind of like I'd mentioned before. It's like the Rio Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So over there, Keelan and Dale, you have gone over and with a little bit of effort, you have found the approximate area you believe to have seen where that iguana would have went down into.
All right, I'll if you're gonna cast, I'll post up and make sure nobody bugs you while you're doing that.
Thanks. And also trying to make sure that like I don't get in sight of the cameras because that would be like really awkward.
I mean, maybe. I mean, whoever's running the cameras may be the one that actually like contracted out to moms to get this done.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, well, I'm
I
still
mean, no,
gonna try and
look,
be careful
fewer
about it.
questions
Yeah,
is
no, no,
always
no.
better.
I mean, at this
So,
point, you guys control the cameras, so.
Mm.
True. So yeah, she pulls out her tiny laptop, starts casting Detect Magic as a ritual, which basically means that instead of running the macros and using the spell slot, she just has to compile it manually and let it run for the 10 minutes it takes to get the ritual going.
All right. Now it's been a minute. Can you read to me what Detect Magic does?
Where is my player's handbook? No, too much effort. Let me go to online.
Nope, I got it. For the duration, you sense magic within 30 feet of you. If you see any magic in this way, you learn its goal of magic. It's blocked by 1 foot of stone. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Right now, Detect Magic does not seem to pick anything up.
Okay. And when it doesn't, she turns to Dale and goes, "You like make stuff with your magic, right?
I mean,
Like
I
you got the
can,
car
yeah.
going and stuff?"
I mean,
So,
it's
like
more like I make stuff to make magic, but I mean, that's basic size of it, yeah.
Okay, so like, well, first off, thank you for covering me while I was doing that. That was helpful.
For sure.
Second, like, I could cover you. Do you think you could like make something, or you could figure out a way to see if we can like visualize down beneath the sand? Like maybe like, so like the same way we got the cameras hooked up to this laptop, maybe we can like make some sort of scanner device that like looks at the topography of the island and like the earth beneath us, like what the scientists use to like look at places in the ground and like see if we can see anything.
Let me let me look through what I've got on me and let me see what I can come up with.
You got it.
'Cause-
Take your time.
Yeah.
I will keep like just sitting and seeing if I have like an epiphany and looking at these cameras and seeing if like something just pops out right in the now.
Okay. So in the meantime, while he's doing that, go ahead and give me just do like a general technology check.
Okay. Get me my D20. That is not the D20. I somehow grabbed the D12. Let's try that again. Okay, these dice don't like me. 12.
12. As you're kind
For
of going through,
technology.
as you're going through that footage, you see that by and large, most of the things that have been happening do largely happen in the afternoon.
Oh, perfect. This is like the perfect time to see what's the shit's going on.
While
Prime time viewing, everybody.
While the two of you are working this out, Poppy and Kenneth, what would you like to do next?
Poppy?
Do I see any of my partners out there?
Sounds like I'm
Yes.
back.
Yes, you do in fact see you see Kenneth is beginning to leave Bumba, and you can see the rest of your partners further down by the funnel cakes.
I'll just meet up with Kenneth and see what's happening.
All right, as the two of you rejoin.
That place is definitely going to explode.
So I shouldn't go in.
Probably not. Anyway, did you know?
Oh, don't go to the lifeguard tower. They do not like you climbing up there.
I imagine that they don't. That's why I didn't follow you up there earlier. Did they call the
Oh, that's
cops on you?
I maybe I wasn't. I was walking away.
You were walking away. All right. Well, we're going to run under the assumption everything's perfectly fine, and we're going to continue on our day. I did find out what runs Bomba has seen the disappearing iguanas. Of course, he's convinced that the tunnels in the sand that don't collapse, and iguanas are stupid and fall in them. That last part could be true. However, one good thing he did tell me is that if we really want to know about local lore, legends, and possible monsters what eat iguanas, there's some people that live out in the sand dunes there with the salt spires, and we could go talk to them, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We're going to start walking.
I don't think dumb lizards falling into holes is going to get us paid.
No, and I'm also guessing that it's not that, but who knows?
As the two of you are walking, you will eventually come up to meet with Keelan and Dale. Dale, have you come to any conclusions about what you can do next?
So I don't have this exactly what you're asking for, but I might be able to do kind of the next best thing, and that is to do a little bit of experimentation, at least here in the moment. What Dale does is he goes to reach into a pouch on he's got the big mechanics tool belt on. He reaches into a pouch and pulls out it looks like a bunch of junk tools, like stuff that he doesn't use and uses for more rough purposes. And he just chucks the whole wad on the ground, and after a moment it twitches and comes to life as I create a homunculus servant through infuse items.
Nice.
This is a tiny construct, which I'm hoping is going to weigh at least something in the neighborhood of one of these iguanas, and I'm just gonna have it chill out over near the spot where we saw one vanish.
Nice.
So my
Okay.
hope is that this thing is roughly the same weight and can mimic kind of that profile of what it is doing. And maybe at the very least, even if we can't see down there, maybe we can get
We can
kind of a feel
track
for
it.
exactly.
Does this
Good.
have
Thank ya.
HP, AC, anything like that?
Yes, 13 AC, 9 HP, and if it has evasion and channel magic as a reaction.
Okay. All right. So, Poppy and Kenneth, as you come walking up to the other two, you see these tools thrown on the ground and begin to kind of conjoin themselves in some sort of quadrupedal way in which it appears to have life and walk.
Well, that's just downright unsettling.
I'm not going to stand here and say that it's my most popular party trick, but it gets the job done.
As the four of you have come together and marvel over the true horror of giving temporary life to tools, the tools just kind of meander around the beach a little bit more. It walks towards the umbrellas, and as you're keeping an eye on it, you see that it seems to stop. And then it drops down into the sand.
Oh, there it goes.
Ah, got it.
Well, that worked real well then, didn't it?
Yeah, Dale scrambles over to see what's going on.
That was
Okay.
definitely not a sand tunnel it fell in.
You run over to the place that it has fallen into. What do you do next?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark on this because if I'm right, it's gonna be very funny. I am going to use. I actually need to double check this spell.
Oh, I
to
think
make
I know
sure
exactly what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna laugh so hard if you're right.
'cause Can I? Huh.
Like full on Tremors 2 goodness.
Basically, but I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to ask for a GM ruling on it. Uh, so I through my homunculus servant, I am going to cast catapult. Technically, this only works on objects. I don't know what it has been assailed by. But if it has been attacked, I am hoping it is holding on to whatever it is that got him, and I want it to launch itself, back up top.
With
Okay.
while holding the thing.
Not necessarily. Like, if we could just Uno reverse this, I think that's a win.
That's fair too, yeah.
Okay. You cast catapult,
Mhm.
and your homunculus tool very suddenly the ground just kind of spreads, and in a huge burst of sand that gets blown out everywhere, your homunculus gets thrown up into the air. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
Oh, for the catapult?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, I said 3. 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. So that it now has 5 HP left. All right. It flies into the air and lands hard back into the sand, leaving a small indent on the sand itself. As you walk over to it, you notice that it has unearthed what appears to be a black pearl.
What you got there, buddy?
It just kind of goes.
All right. I'll hand it over. Good job. I'll scoop up the weird little creature and just let it sit on my shoulder.
All right.
Not exactly what I
Ooh,
was
something
hoping
new.
for, but I mean, we'll call a win a win.
Well, can you cast. Can you cast identify? I only have detect magic, so
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I cast identify
Okay.
on the pearl. Is there any magical what's it's to the pearl?
Yes, as you cast Identify, you see that this pearl is very, very heavy with an elemental transmutation style of magic.
Hmm.
can't remember. Does identify tell us what it is or no? I'm trying to remember now.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's detect magic detect magic tells us the type of magic.
Okay, then Identify. Yes, you realize what this the magic tells you exactly what it is, as briefly it begins to do the thing it says to do. But you realize that this is an obsidian, an obsidian like core. In fact, as the black sand begins to crawl around your legs, being
Oh, no.
drawn to it, you realize the transmutation is slowly beginning to take on a form using the black sand around you. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh,
I knew I should have been up in that lifeguard tower.
Oh my god. I'm gonna roll digital dice from now on.
It's like
7.
the opposite of how I always feel. Like, I'm going back to regular dice.
6.
All right, Poppy, what do you got?
7.
Kenneth?
Remind me what I'm
Kenneth?
adding to it.
Initiative, dexterity.
Oh, okay. Initiative, dexterity. I did finally get my character sheet, which is good. Initiative. 27.
You should. Okay, Dale,
6.
Keelan,
Mm. 8.
Powerful.
Never ask the rogue
Oh.
for his initiative.
All right. So at the top of the order, as sand is beginning to circle around Dale. Kenneth, what do you do? We'll say you're within 15 feet.
I'm within 15 feet, and it looks like, perceptions-wise, like there's something beneath the sand that's about to come up and grab him.
You can go ahead and make a perception check is what you would see, but I think what you're trying to do is intuit what might happen next.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have you roll an Arcana.
Okay. I'm real good at that. That is going to be, natural 20, which is a flat 20.
Nice.
Because I got no points in Arcana.
With a natural 20, you have a brief understanding of these of these kind of things. A lot of elemental, specifically elemental creatures from those planes require some sort of physical anchor to the world. Whereas they could just say a water elemental could just simply be in the ocean.
Mhm.
It would not, however, be the ocean.
Okay. So while
Whereas
this is not the entire beach, it is using the sand of the beach. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
This thing he's holding is likely what is going to bear the physical form of whatever this thing is going to be.
Cool. Perfect. So then I'm going to use my action, if I've still got it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to take my cane sword and use it to smack his hand to launch the object away from him.
Okay. Will you be using the cane or the sword?
I'm gonna try and use the cane. I mean, if that's like, I could understand that like flings it off or whatever, so I could broadside it, but it is a rapier.
I think it's reasonable enough to say that you can use the cane as a bludgeon if you need.
All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not trying to injure my friend, but I might hurt his knuckles.
So I'm just gonna have you make an attack roll.
Okay.
And this will be a disarming action.
Yep.
I will need Dale for you to make an athletics. So whoever comes out on top of that will determine what happens.
All right. Do we have inspiration?
I know Poppy doesn't. I recall you made a joke that got you inspiration,
and then I lost it.
Okay, they had it removed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
So no, you don't.
Okay, well then, my attack roll is a 12.
Dale, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
That is a 14.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kenneth, you move swiftly, knowing what's going to happen, and without words, you pull your cane to try and slap the orb from his hand. However, Dale, just on reaction, an unconscious reaction, you were able to move your hand quick enough to dodge the.
As the attack was go, bollocks! Get rid of it!
All right, you will have your bonus action and the rest of your movement.
Oh, I'm a thief. That's right. I can use my cunning action to take it from him.
Okay. Would you like to try to do that?
Yeah, hold on, just make sure that I've got that right. But thief has a special cunning action, which lets me do a lot more things than normal cunning action. Features and traits. Past hands. You can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a sleight of hand check, use your thieves' tools to disarm a trap, open a lock, or take the use object action. So, sleight of hand to get it from him? I don't know. Help me here.
No, this is sleight of hand, something someone is looking at in the middle in a combat setting. I don't think that's going to be it. If you're like trying to pull something out of his pocket right now, yes, but like I don't think the circumstances fit it.
Use object.
What object do you use?
His object.
It does not work that way. I use his gun. What? I just pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have to let that one go.
I got nothing then.
You have to say no on that one. Sorry.
I'm gonna back up because I imagine this is going to be big. Big.
It's gonna be. Is it gonna be today?
I don't know yet.
All right. With that, the thing is going to manifest there in front of Dale. Large bat-like wings, a long pointed nose with jagged ears made from the black volcanic sand. Both its eyes and its teeth glow with a red hot kind of magma that is deep from the earthen core of the island. It takes flight in front of Dale. It is going to start its turn.
Is Dale's hand trapped inside it?
No, it's moved off of him.
Keelan off in the corner, like, oh man, I was kind of hoping it was an actual Graboid. That would have been so cool. I love those movies.
It is going to start with take a quick look here. It is going to target Poppy and Cat Sleep.
Oh, that's easy.
Can I react and cast counterspell?
Yes,
oh,
you
no,
can.
hang on. That is my that's a third level. That's my last third level slot. Okay, better make it good. Oh wait, it well, it depends on what level he's casting sleep. So counterspell. Attempt to interrupt a creature process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of third level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's fourth level or higher, has to make an ability check. Well, it says make an ability check using your spell casting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect.
Okay, go ahead and give that a try.
Okay. So spell casting ability. Oh god. So I need to roll a +4. When they say spell casting ability, they don't mean spell attack bonus. They just mean spell casting ability.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's you don't use your spell attack for that. It's just the modifier.
Ooh.
So,
So I rolled a
+3.
15 and 4 is 19.
Okay. As it begins to wind back and the glowing eyes set its sight on Poppy, Poppy, you catch a little bit of a warm blanket comes over you, and the adrenaline starts to wind down, but it seems just to, your meds from the morning kick in and you shake it off. You are able to block its casting.
Okay.
Keelan over there behind him, just kind of smirking as she types on her computer really fast.
It is going to take an attack of opportunity as it flies away from Dale. So, Dale, go ahead and make an attack.
Let's see here. gonna be with the big wrench. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Yo!
all right. Go ahead and roll double damage for that.
That's a big
Yep.
wrench.
It's a
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a. Oh no, he can't dodge a wrench.
cannot dodge a wrench. We failed at stage 1 there, friendos. That is a 5. That is 10.
10.
10 damage.
You got your strength and all that added too?
Thank you for reminding me. Actually, yes, that is including. No, I rolled 2d8. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
So not a lot.
All right. As you slam the large wrench into it, you're able to cleave a good amount of sand from it. However, it doesn't look like it really took the impact.
No,
It wasn't too much of a detriment to it, unfortunately.
can't all be winners.
It will fly, say about 30 feet into the air, and it's going to try and roughly center itself around all of you. With that, that'll go to Keelan.
Okay, let me. I need it to make a. It's within 60 feet of me.
Yes.
I need it to make a wisdom save DC 15. Please and thank yous.
Wisdom save.
And I need it to fail, please.
19.
Ugh! Okay, so it only takes half damage, unfortunately. From the mind spike, because I was gonna try and use that to note, because if you succeed on the mind spike, then you know where it is always. Well, not always, but for is the full length of the concentration of the spell.
Yeah. That
But
was
now
a
I don't
clever
need to
move.
concentrate. So it's half of 3d8. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to take 5 psychic damage.
All right. It'll take the brunt of that. As it flies up, it is able to mentally shirk off the brunt of the attack. However, it begins to falter in its flight upwards as it takes the most of it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think there's much I can do. For Mind Spike, I'm like, yeah, bet you'll never get that image out of your head, huh? This is what I'm talking about. Our generation's memes are just sick, yo. And not in the good kind of sick. They're just
Well,
sick.
It's
You
just a
sent it
dancing
the ang-
baby.
It's angry Arthur with his fist. Poppy.
So this thing's 30 feet in the air.
Correct.
How does jumping work in D&D?
Oh goodness.
Are we playing Toss the Halfling? Because I swear to God.
Part of a
Are
movement
you-
action and uses your strength to determine its distance.
Are you trying to make a vertical or horizontal jump?
Vertical jump up to it.
It's not gonna. That's nope.
I was gonna say you are a
Yeah,
monk, so on the
yeah,
one
even-
hand,
I could ask to use Step of the Wind. If that does anything. To take the dash.
oh, that's right, because that doubles your jump
That
distance.
doubles my jump, yeah.
If you were making like a jump across something, a horizontal jump, then like
Mhm.
yes, absolutely. But a straight vertical up jump, it doesn't affect that.
Okay, that's too hard on my knees. Got it. Well, shoot. I'm definitely going to shake my fist at it. As if I'm yelling at
As you should.
Because I don't have anything throwable. Are there like any rocks or anything near me that I can just chuck at it?
Go and give me a perception check.
14.
14. You look around and you see that there's some small pebbles that you could probably, with your very specifically with your throwing ability, you could probably huck these pretty well.
I will huck.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Make a huck roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to huck.
I rolled to huck, and that was a 22.
That'll hit.
Good huck.
Good huck.
Huck, huck, hike.
What would the damage on that be?
That is just going to
'Cause
be
it's-
1 plus your dexterity or strength, whichever you care to use.
Please, Dex. That's so it'd be 4 total.
Okay.
I shake my fist again. Is there anywhere that I can get, like movement wise, up? If I can get up like onto a building or something to like start my ascent.
Right now, you guys
Parkour
are
your
on
way
the
up it.
beach.
Mhm.
The best thing you could do is probably climb up an umbrella.
Okay, yeah, I'll climb up onto an umbrella.
All right. You throw the rock and quickly run your way towards one of the umbrellas. This may only get you another 6 feet off the ground, but it gets you off the ground, and B, and it gets you a little
Yes.
bit closer.
Yes. I will get this thing. All right,
Bas-
that's it for
that-
me.
That's what it is. It's basalt rock. Okay. With that, that'll go to Dale.
Am I still holding this pearl?
No, the pearl itself became, or
Okay,
was at
it-
least wrapped in the
it was-
sand of.
Okay, it was absorbed into the thing. Okay, that makes my order of operations far easier. I am going to use my lightning launcher, and I will take aim at this thing as it's flying away.
Quick question: does that have
Mhm.
more than one use a day?
Yes, it's not actually a lightning launcher. It's just what I flavored.
Okay, I
cantrip
wasn't
of
sure if
mine
it
to
was
be.
like a once a day tool or not.
No, this is where did it go? Wait, what? See, now I'm questioning myself. I think. Oh no, this is a what's it called? That it is a feature
Oh,
of
one of
my
the
armor.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, I could just once. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a simple ranged weapon.
Okay, then yeah, you're good to go.
Cool. All right. And the attack. And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
Roll damage.
Excellent. Okay. 7 damage.
Okay.
I
With
rolled a 1.
with a huge bolt of lightning striking from you into the sky, you hit it pretty hard. It staggers a lot. Sand begins to pour down from it onto you guys. And you can see that black pearl kind of rolling around, trying to stay on the best, on the most part of sand that it has. Anything else on your turn?
I scoop my little homunculus guy back from my shoulder into my tool belt, just like, you stay down there, little man. All right.
Okay. All right. That'll go to the top of the round. It is going to have a quote layer action. It is going to begin to spin in a circle, causing a almost black dust-like tornado. It is going to surround everybody, and visibility is going to drop very, very low. And it is going to make a stealth check.
Hmm.
And that is going to be okay. With that, it'll go to Ken.
All right.
Hey, real quick,
Real
I have to
quick.
pee really, really bad.
Okay.
I will be right
Go
back.
for it.
I'm right back.
Say okay.
All right, sorry about that.
Fine.
No
Kenneth.
worries.
Right now you are visibility is extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
You are surrounded in what looks like a brief. Some would call it a dust devil.
Mhm.
And visibility is low. What would you like to do?
So if I approach the creature, is my visibility still affected for melee combat?
Right now you don't know where the creature is at. It went into stealth.
So it rolled stealth, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
What was its roll? My passive perception is a 15.
If you'd like to spot it, you can make a perception check.
So it beats a 15.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Not much better. 18.
You are unable to locate it.
Okay. I will end my turn.
All right. That is going to go down to the guy. My remote comes back. Let me get a quick roll here. All right, looks like it's going to be seeking out some vengeance.
I guess I'll just...
It is going to disappear, and it is going to reappear. Dale, what is your AC?
My AC is 16.
Just barely does it miss. Holy shit. All right. It comes down and you feel sharp claws rake against the thick leather of your belt and part of your jumper.
Hey. Very
This
nice.
thing, with this thing currently behind you, it has tried to make its strikes on you. However, you cannot see it. You only know that is there. Nobody else can see it right now, though. That is going to go to Keelan.
Okay, so I also like to make a perception check. So let me roll that. 16's probably not going to get there, is it?
It dropped out of stealth. You are able to see it with a 16.
Okay. Let's see. I am. Why the fuck didn't I think of that? Because that doesn't require any attack roll. Wait, no, I don't have that prepared. I am so dumb.
No.
I've unprepared magic missile because I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. All right, fuck it. I have another spell slot. I needed to make another wisdom save, and this one I would like it to fail. DC 15, please.
Oh, I'll hold on. Let me just type in a 3.
Beautiful. Okay, now we're in business. So it's going to take 3d8 psychic, and as long as I maintain concentration, on a failed save, I always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of us are on the same plane of existence. While I have this knowledge, the target cannot become hidden from me, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefit from that condition against me.
Okay. All right,
Mind
go ahead and roll-
spike. All
Go ahead
right.
and roll damage.
All right. So 3d8. Let's roll better this time. Oh Jesus! I like these digital. I rolled a 5, an 8, and a 2, so that's a 15
All
psychic
right.
damage.
With that, you hear a loud, what sounds like rocks grinding against each other kind of screech before the entire dust devil around you just falls limply to the ground. You can see now a small purple aura around it. That black pearl just drops into the sand.
Oh, man, and I was so excited to finally use that one so that I could like track it and stuff, but I guess it was just too good.
Hmm.
That's kind of a shame.
All right. All right.
We didn't hear what'd you say?
Everyone all right?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah, I might.
Good. Good. Bend over and pick up the pearl. Does it appear to be a pretty normal pearl at this point?
Other than, well, I mean, you wouldn't see it's glowing. It appears to be the same thing that you picked up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll an Arcana check and see if I know whether or not it's gonna regenerate tomorrow morning or something?
Sure, go ahead and give it a roll.
Okie dokie. That's a natural 20.
Hey.
Which plus Arcana is going to be 27.
With a natural 20, taking a look at it, the idea comes to you quickly, and it is quite concerning. Not only will it regenerate, it will regenerate immediately. One might
Uh-oh.
say on its turn.
Guys, this is gonna regenerate, and like my computer can't compile another dispel for the day, like anything higher. So if someone has like a way to dispel this, like now.
With the
I
with the natural 20, you know that as long as it is around that which it's made of, or what its
Oh,
reference is, as long as it can get to it, or it can get, as long as the item can get to its element, or the element can reach it, then it will regenerate.
okay. In that case, she turns to Dale and said, "You got to get this out of the sand before it regenerates, because it can use the sand to regenerate. So you got to get out of here right now, now. So whoever can run the fastest, just take it and go. Get off the beach."
You'll see Pappy doing some stretches.
how far with that information would like taking it into the water make the most sense, or would that be something that would be a logical step, or would like running onto the dirt be sufficient?
I was gonna.
In this moment right now, Poppy doing stretches. It is your turn, Dale.
Mhm.
In the 6 seconds of conversation we have had, that is about as much talking as we can do in those 6 seconds. So, Dale,
Okay.
you have this in your hand. You know that it is seconds from reconstitution. What do you do?
I am just verifying. I give this thing a tentative squeeze in my hand. do I think that it's like breakable, or is this like a magical, like capital M magical artifact that cannot be broken by mortal means?
With your identifier earlier,
Yeah.
this does not have magic durability. With
Okay.
your experience as a mechanic, everything can be broken.
Cool. I'm gonna get weird with this one.
Oh, we might get in trouble with our employer, but you know what? Who cares? We'll live.
Oh, he should send better directions. I cast enlarge on myself.
Okay.
So now I have advantage on all strength checks. I am going to attempt to just straight up crush this pearl. Um, and I am going to use my arcane armor ability. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm gonna hit a strength. No, not that. Not that. And of course, I was looking at this like 2 minutes ago, and now here we go. Armor of Magical Strength. There it is. This armor has 6 charges. User can expend them in the following ways. When a wearer makes a strength check or a strength saving throw, it can expend 1 charge as to add a bonus to the roll equal to the intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Nice.
So go
Okay.
ahead and make an athletics check.
Yep. This is okay. Okay. First roll was a 7. Second roll was an 18. We add 2 onto that for strength, which takes it to a dirty 20. And then we are going to add my intelligence modifier onto that, which is another 3. So 23.
All right, you grow. You grow with great significance in size. However, the world is a funny place. Your clothes don't, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and when you do, the pearl going from something roughly, like half the size of your palm, larger and larger. It's so much smaller now, and you very easily just make a fist and crush this thing into dust. When you do, you feel it kind of pulse beneath your hand, and you feel that pulse just and fade into a black sand beneath you.
We win.
We should probably keep the pieces unless it's all sand, and then we probably can't keep the
Oh.
pieces, but we should probably keep the pieces.
Shit, yeah. Anyone got like a baggie or something I could pour this in?
You guys would know with it. This is utter destruction. There's no this one. That's it.
Okay,
that-
so
yeah, that-
I would have thought that we would let me at least like take a picture. Oh no, wait, you know what we can do? And Keelan goes on to her goes back into the camera feeds to see if she can pull footage of what just happened on the beach, and then of course save a copy for herself and erase the rest.
You can do that.
That's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to pull a copy of the fight that just happened from all the angles. She's going to save it for herself, and then she's going to delete it from the actual footage so that if anyone else accesses the security footage, they will not be able to find that. They'll just be like static for that whole
Okay.
fight.
With that, with the strange dust devil that kicked up, and then now the giant man standing on the beach, you've drawn quite a few eyes. You see that Fun Al from Fun Al's Cakes has kind of stepped out and looked over. The patrons of Bomba are now kind of looking out at all of you, and they are beginning to start to ask some questions, and worse off, starting to pull out their phones. What do you do?
I will release the enlarge spell and just kind of turn to everybody. It's like, maybe we should probably get out of here now at this point.
My deception out of character, my deception skill is low. Otherwise, I'd be like trying to make up an excuse like just a quick test. we're just making sure that the soil is good this year. One of our equipment pieces just totally went wild. So sorry about that. This is what happens when the interns. Oh, wait, no, I have a better idea. Hang on, I have a much better idea. I am going to, let me double check on this.
While you're looking into this, Kenneth, Poppy, what are your thoughts?
Do I see that lifeguard on the tower?
Yes.
I just stare at him. I just point to whatever, like the sand and stuff that I just point to everything around and be like, see?
All right, I've got what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what do you got?
So, minor illusion, the cantrip. I
Okay.
am going to create an image 30 feet away that lasts for the duration. And what I'm gonna do is basically make it look like a similar dust devil has just picked up. And then let's see, it's one action, so that's 6 seconds. So if we have 12 seconds to spare, what I'll do is instead I'll do like 15 feet away. It looks like there's a brief burst of sand. And then 30 feet away, the farthest it can go, it looks like another dust devil's about to pick up. So it looks to basically use that minor illusion to make it look like it wasn't something other than us, and we just happen to be caught in the middle of it.
Um, Give me a performance check. Do you have a capability with performance skill in general?
No, because that's charisma based, and this is a spell.
Right. Cuz minor illusion.
It's a sound or an object or an image.
It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can't
Okay.
create sound, light, smell.
Now,
Uh,
if I have 12 seconds to do this, what I can do is create an image of another poof of sand. Like not even a big poof of sand, just like how sometimes it's like, oh, it looks like it's gonna start up, but it doesn't. And then 30 feet away, make the actual sound, like somewhere behind something.
Well, let's start with the first one. So, okay, let's start with the first one. Let's just go ahead and make that.
Yeah, so about 15, 20 feet away, there's like a small, like within a 5-foot cube, there's a small whirl of sand, like a dust devil. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, nope, it's not taking off.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to make like the dust devil, like the dust moth, the dust method. Okay. All right.
No, I mean just like the tornado-ish thing. The tornado-ish
yes.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's fine. You can do that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And then
something else.
I was basically gonna make it look like like a small dust devil kicked up like 15 feet away, and then cast it again 30 feet away to look like one picked up there. Basically make it look like the dust devil itself, not the monster, but make it look
Gotcha.
like the
Okay.
dust devil itself was a natural phenomenon. And that way the people who thought they saw the monster could much more easily write it off as, oh, must have been a trick of the light.
Okay.
Basically
Kenneth,
doing like just natural phenomenon and then letting people's cognitive dissonance fill in the blanks.
Gotcha. Kenneth, what are your thoughts?
We've drawn a lot of attention in perhaps not the best way. I think he's just going to try and blend in with the crowd.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll like a stealth check.
Yeah. I never managed to draw a weapon, so I got that going for me. My cane was always a cane. The dice are not with me today, though. It's gonna be a 13.
13? Okay. All right. As you start as you start making these smaller dust devil things appear, Al from Fun Al Cakes, who was closest, comes over and walks up to you, Dale, whom you've had a nice conversation with in the past. He comes up and he's like, "What was that? You shot lightning at that thing."
Oh, yeah, it's just a thing I've been working on. I used to work down at the garage over on the other side of the island there, and just working on a little something on my spare time. Comes in handy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you make me bigger?
Uh, let me take a look here. Maybe. Might be out of spell slots, but that's on another page. Um, yeah, I unfortunately can not do that right now. I mean, partially because like I got to get a lot of like height and weight kind of situation from you.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
the calculations take a while to run. You understand?
More people are starting to kind of walk your way. Someone else comes over and uh, they're kind of pointing at where the dust method was. They're kind of
Hmm.
taking out their phones now, and you see them kind of typing. And it's not hard for the most of you to see that the phones are up and they're starting to try and take pictures of you guys. And some
Hmm.
people
Oh
are even
no.
taking videos, and they're talking about what they had just seen. You see people kind of you can hear them talking about how they saw something fly into the air and how a giant man shot lightning at it.
Yeah,
Um,
wasn't China at the time. I'm just a little bigger than normal, I guess. But like, what is normal?
Kenneth, however, you are able to just kind of casually back your way out of this. Right now, that is just leaving Dale, Poppy, and Keelan slowly becoming the center of attention.
Well, after Keelan casts her fake dust devils, making sure that they're close enough that people are startled by them, she absolutely would hoof it out of there.
Poppy,
Same.
Dale.
Yeah, no, we're going. It's like, hey man, I'll catch you later. I gotta go.
I've caused enough trouble.
He says, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah," and you guys are able to start making your way out, hoping that your social media coverage is less, um, is less than popular, I guess.
Hmm.
With that,
Keelan
you're all
calls dibs on the front seat so she can start scouring the internet and deleting them as they pop up.
that is two good calls in a row. Called shotgun
Hmm.
and doing that. Okay. As you guys get back to the van, um, you are able to first give me dexterity saving throws from who is Kenneth. I'm assuming you're driving.
Yeah, I think that's we'll stick
I
with
mean, you
that.
snuck away first. You were probably quickest to get there.
Going and getting the car ready.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws from everybody else who is not in who's not in a seat.
I got a 12.
Okay, you're good.
Yay!
I got a 2.
2, okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Giant man shooting lightning, all of that stuff gets into the back of a van. Things
Yeah,
we're
fun
told to never
fact, the,
do.
the giant lightning armor, not super great for being bounced around the back of a van.
That'll be 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you get rattled around.
Ow.
All right, so as you're into the van and you're beginning to take off from the beach, Keelan, you see that immediately no battle footage is being uploaded. However, there is footage of the Dust Devils beginning to pop up, and there are people who are making like short story TikTok styles of, pointing at the four figures who are very hard to make out, and then they're just kind of illustrating what had happened, the flying thing, and then the big Dust Devil, and then the giant man and the lightning. They're just kind of like talking about it and pointing it out. You're seeing a couple videos like that come up.
I would like to make a technology check to try and essentially corrupt the videos in such a way that uh, for lack of a better word, like they can't, so that when people try to play them, they get errors and that the
Okay.
footage gets corrupted and that no one can watch them.
All right, go ahead and roll. Give me a technology check.
So, technology check. Ah, 10.
With a 10, you are able. You're not able to find a way to like decode or corrupt the videos. However, you're able to run together a quick script that will keep track of the hashtags that are being used.
Okay. So that someone can go back later and wipe them.
You will at least be able to track the videos as they come up.
Got it.
All right. With that, we come to the end of the afternoon. As we're moving into the evening, what would you guys like to do?
You got a spooky house to go check out again, yeah?
Yeah.
I suppose the lighting is right for it now.
Mm.
So you're going to make your way back to Miss Tannenbaum's house, correct?
Yes, with the liar.
Yes, with the liar.
Yeah, the liar. Yeah.
Stinger and a liar.
Okay.
A liar
you-
and a player too. I've met too many men like you.
There it is.
Thank you.
As you make your way back to Kendra Tannenbaum's house, the videos that have been posted aren't making a lot of traction. It seems to be into a small niche all of their own right now. The trip you guys make, again, it's not terribly too long. You come up to that, you exit the highway, or you can make a right into the more like recently built area, to the suburbs, or you make a left that goes off a little more into the mountainous area where the houses are much older and not quite well as built. Making your way back up there, do you guys you don't do it. As you guys make your way up there, you're easy. It's easy enough to find your way back to the house. Go ahead, and everyone in the right now is just going to be Keelan and Kenneth. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. Ugh. 10.
Dice are not with me today. Also a 10. Also a 10.
All right. As you come up to the house, it seems to be just the way you left it.
Well, technically passive's 15, so 15 actually.
This is something you'd be looking. This would be something. You know what? That's actually fair. 15.
Oh, for passive? Because mine's also
Yeah.
15.
I forget that passive is a thing. Way out of practice. You see that black smoke is beginning to come out of the back of the house.
Oh?
Oh boy.
Someone's burning something.
What do you do as you pull up to the house?
I think I'm gonna just pull in quickly and say, well, if they're burning a body or evidence, either way we need to get that quick, right? Pop out and start hobbling my way there.
Keelan?
Pop out as well and head around the back of the house.
Yep, that's what I'm doing too.
Poppy?
Same. Oh, we running.
So the three of you are going to the back of the house. Kenneth, are you going to the back or the front?
I think that I was gonna try to go around the back where the burning is
Okay.
happening.
All right. Is the four of you jump out and start running along to the back of the house? You see that the kitchen is in flames.
Crap.
Not the food.
What do you do?
I was gonna say, I'm wondering if ice knife would help or hurt here.
I have been in this
the-
situation before. Unfortunately, I know the answer.
And yeah, no, ice will just turn to steam, but alas. Hmm.
Maybe if
And
I
I'm like
flurry
out of
of
slots.
blows the flames, they'll go out. That'll work,
Knock
right?
out the flames.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, and I've got like no slots just about. Um, uh, have the flames come through one of the windows yet?
They are pouring out. Well, the flames are not out of the house yet. They're just within the kitchen. The kitchen itself is on fire. Black smoke is coming out of the the small kitchen windows that face out into the backyard, that kind of face out into that jungle. Um, you can see from there it is very the kitchen is on fire. Like the rest of the house may not be quite yet. It is a one level. It is like a ranch style house.
Um,
There are glass sliding doors on the back that would lead into the kitchen that you can see from here.
I go to check the sliding glass door and see if I can open it.
It is open.
Um, then I open the door. Let's see. Hang on. No, that might make it worse though. Well, if the flames are already coming through the window, then there's already oxygen getting to the fire.
That makes sense.
You're not
So,
trying to
I don't know
backtrack if there's already a way in.
Yeah. So like I don't want to make it worse by opening the door. Hmm.
Is there a like a hose somewhere nearby?
Either that or a fire hydrant.
You do see that there is a hose, but it is attached to a well. It's like a well
Gotcha.
pump.
Mm.
Gotcha. Ugh, that's not terribly helpful. All right.
Yeah, we're not going to do well with that.
Ha ha ha
No.
ha ha.
Let's go ahead and take disadvantage. The negative inspiration.
I'm quite literally a professional punter, but okay.
Professional punter.
No, I'm serious. I'm part of an improv troupe called Punic War. I am
Hey.
literally a professional punter.
We all
I
get
actually I
punished for
really like
bad
it's called the
jokes.
Punic War.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Anyway,
Last time you guys were here, you had seen that with whoever that was standing in front of the door, you'd seen that the house was also floor to ceiling in garbage.
Yeah.
And you know that
that's gonna
you
burn.
know within
no.
there is also a 65-year-old woman who may not have the mental capability to get herself out.
So the
Um,
dilemma is we got to get in there. We have to not make the fire worse.
Mm-hmm. Second floor looks all right
There's no second floor.
so far. There is no second floor. Okay, never mind. All right, at this point we just gotta do it to it. Dale will go up and open the door.
Okay. All right. As you come to open the door, some of the smoke immediately begins to pour out at you. Looking in, you see immediately that visibility is extremely, extremely low. Entering a house that is burning, filled with smoke, has a lot of risks. If you are willing to take those risks, you are welcome to enter.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to see anything further. I think before I would go in, I would start calling out, ma'am, are you in here? I don't want to actually yell because my son is sleeping a room over, but
Yeah, understandable. Um, okay, you will do that, and go ahead and give me a perception check.
For sure. Is going to be an 11.
An 11. You don't hear anything
Yeah.
back.
Gotcha. Mm. And I can't see anything. I'm just all blocked by smoke.
It's all blocked by smoke.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, I can try and get in there a little bit more, but I'm not sure how much actual movement space I'm gonna have once I'm in there. Anybody got like a length of chain or something that y'all can pull me out of if this don't go right?
Got the
I didn't think they sold
paracord
those at the
from
gas
your
station.
jobs.
Is the smoke just like a wall of smoke, or is the smoke like halfway down, like to the top of like a halfling head? So maybe a halfling could kind of slink its way through.
As a halfling, you definitely think that you might have the best chance to navigate through the smoke, as you are lower to the ground and it is higher up.
I'll let everyone know that I can be brave about this.
All right, if you think you can manage it, I'm not gonna stop you because you sound logic. You got a better chance than me.
Something goes wrong, you'll hear my laugh alert.
Uh, okay, that's actually makes pretty handy.
Yeah.
All right. Are you heading in?
Yeah.
All right. As soon as you enter into the kitchen, you're going to take 5 points of burning damage.
Oh, cool. Hot, hot, hot,
Go,
hot. Okay.
go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. 10.
10. With the 10, as soon as you walk in, your breath is pulled out from you and you immediately begin to choke on smoke. Everything you do now will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
As you are entering into a hoarder's house, blinded, I'm going to have you make me a survival check at disadvantage.
That would be a 4.
A 4. As you walk in, you immediately feel the hair on your arms begin to burn. As you do, you recoil and take in a sharp breath of nothing but black smoke. The air is
This
pulled
is
from
fine.
your lungs. And as you begin to falter from that, you bump into a chair and something from the table falls on top of you.
Oof.
You are going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Where are
Okay.
you trying to go now? You have no idea of the layout. You've just been struck over the head with something, and you don't know where you're going.
Perfect storm. I I was just struck over that by
Got it
something.
right
It
where
seemed
you
like
want
it-
them.
Yeah.
Uh, I was so hard to take down before. The seagulls didn't finish the job. Did it seem like something hit me or something fell?
Like something fell.
Okay. Do I know what that was? Was it a-
You can feel around by you, and it feels like maybe some magazines and like a kitchen mug.
Oh, that's embarrassing. All right, I'll just try to uh, get deeper into the home and get away from the kitchen area then.
Okay. You with your movement, it's going to be slow moving, but you are going to be able to work your way through the flames, and eventually you are going to find yourself into the dining room. However, as you're working your way out, you are going to get burned again. In You spent one round. You went in, took damage. You spent a round in there, and then left. So yeah, you should be burned again.
Okay.
I mean, that you stepped into
No,
flame,
no,
take
no interest.
damage. You spent a round in the flame. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because I know this is serious. This can be really. This is a choice, a big one. That's going to be 9 points of fire damage.
Oh. Hot. Okay.
You make your way into the living room. Often, as is, there are just basically paths along what is just basically towers of garbage to the left and to the right. Small, like foot-worn paths that lead up to what seems to be the front door, a small hallway to the right, a dining, not even a dining area at this point, but like a living room with a TV. Now that you're in there, you can you can either go right down into a hallway where the fire is beginning to spread, but there's no fire right now, or you can head straight through the living room, which would lead to the front door and the front door of the living room, or right down a hallway. There's not fire in either of those. There is smoke there, though. Which direction would you like to go from here?
Does either way look more traveled?
They're both pretty poorly stacked with things in there. They don't look any more traveled than the other, though.
I'll go the first way.
Down the hallway,
Yes.
or towards the front door.
Down the hallway.
All right. As you go down the hallway, you see that there's 3 doors. On the right, you see an open door that leads to the bathroom, and you see 2 closed doors that lead down, one to the left and then one further down to the right. As you move down the hallway, you see that there are family portraits that line the wall. These, however, look quite clean, and nothing else is obscuring them. It seems like those were the only things there, hung with care. There's a door on the left and on the right. Which one would you like to open?
First, in those pictures, does it look like the guy that I met at the door is in those pictures? Do I have time to look?
You can take a quick look. You don't recognize him specifically in any of those photos. However, the people in those photos do kind of look like him.
Shit. That's fine. He was still a liar. You said there was 2 closed doors to the left and to the right.
Yes, there's a door to the left and to the right.
All good adventurers go left.
Okay. Opening the door on the left, you see that there is a bedroom. Inside the bedroom, you see stacks of medical equipment. Opening this door, the room is actually smoke-free. As you open the door, you are letting smoke in. However, the air is clean and your vision is good. And you see that there is an old woman laying on the bed.
Right. I will immediately get in and close the door behind me.
Okay.
And go check on the woman.
All right. As you approach the woman, she being surrounded by medical equipment, she doesn't look necessarily hooked up to any of them, but she does appear to at least be asleep.
Okay. Is there like an inhaler or something around that might help clear my lungs?
Your chest is starting to clear itself out. Having access to fresh air, you're okay.
Okay. Is there a window?
Yes, there is a window. It is high up the wall.
I would like to start chucking things at the window to break it and hopefully make enough sound that people nearby can hear.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Make a dex-based attack roll.
13.
13. You grab bedpan, just remote, anything. A couple things you throw. Go ahead and give me some attack damage. Actually, that would just be 1 plus your dexterity.
4.
4. That's enough to break the window.
Cool.
The fire is beginning to spread. Those of you outside, do you want to be doing anything?
I think as I hear the broken window, I would move around towards the window to try and help with whatever I can at that point.
Okay, Keelan.
If I also hear the commotion, I will also try and get to the window to help.
Kenneth.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he's found something, so we're all going there together.
All right. As the three of you run around the other side of the house, you find the window and the few things being thrown out into the yard. For you, the window is not that high up. These are kind of thicker windows, but of people of normal height. These are easily accessible to you now. As the three of you get to the window, you see that the old woman is lying in bed, and Poppy is catching his breath and kind of thumbing his way around for the next thing to throw. The four of you have found yourselves together, and from here you can see through other the windows that the fire is beginning to make its way into that front room and the hallway. The dry garbage and odds and ends that have been kept over lifetimes. The perfect fuel to drag a fire faster than it should. What do you guys do now?
I shout into the window. It's like, "Hey, you found her?
Yes, bed. Help.
All right,
short.
I'm coming in." And yeah, Dale will crawl in through the window.
Okay. Because this is a broken window, crawling through, you're just gonna have to take some damage. It's broken
That's fine.
glass. You're gonna take, yeah. It's not gonna be much. D4. That's 7. That's wild. 3. You're gonna
Yeah.
take 3 points of slashing damage as you're crawling through a broken window.
That's fine.
Able to easily climb through.
All right. I
When-
see her there on the
after-
bed.
Sorry, real quick. I was gonna say after he does that, I'm gonna see if there's something outside that I can grab and use to like put over the broken frame of the window, just because I know we're gonna have to get her out of there, and I'd like to not hurt her more than we already she already is. So just something, whether it's a rug or a couple of leaves or just some hoarder shit or like a blanket that was yeeted in the back of the truck that we didn't notice before, that I can then just spread over the windowsill ledge.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That is going to be nice. A 24.
24. You find an old rolled up rug that looks like it was meant to go out to the trash that just never made it there.
Sweet. I'm going to put that over the window. Like the
Okay.
windowsill where the broken glass is to help protect.
Okay. All right, Kenneth.
This is all to get the person out.
Mhm.
I don't know, cardboard boxes or something?
Definitely some of those lying around.
Okay. Just quickly flatten that and put that, to shore up with the blanket over the windowsill.
Okay. All right. With that, the two of you are able to just able to safely make an exit to pass this very old and fragile woman through. With that on the inside, Poppy and Dale, the old woman is laying in the bed. You can start, the smell of burning is becoming very pungent through the door. Time is very, very quickly running out. What do you do?
Dale will go ahead. If she's not hooked up to anything, he will just scoop her up and attempt to move her to the window.
Okay. I am going to have you just make just a general dexterity check.
Dexterity. Okay.
I mean,
For
picking her up is easy enough, but
yeah.
this is going to be the best way that you can gently slide her through a small window.
Yeah.
To the other
Fair.
side, I'm going to require either a combined check from Kenneth and Keelan, or one of you to make a check. Um, one of you needs to make a dexterity check. One of you needs to make a strength check.
That is 17 on the die from Dale.
Should we combine them?
I need you guys to, one of you to make one, and then the other to make the other.
All right. You want me to get the dex check,
Okay.
Keelan?
Your dex is probably way better than mine. What's the other check?
Strength.
A strength
Strength.
check.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
My
in the same
dex
boat.
is +1. My strength is -1.
And this is a check, not a save, right?
Correct.
Yeah, my dex, strength is also -1. Dex is +3, though.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the strength and eat it.
All
Whatever
right.
it is. Okay, I rolled well enough. Yeah, I got a 15 -1 is 14.
My die is having a laugh today. I have rolled 5 4s and now a 3. So, 6.
Okay, that is enough. Okay. I was just looking for like a combined total of like 18 for the two of you to just be able to get her through without cutting her or dropping her. Like, just scared me there. I thought you said it was like a 1. I was like, that's not enough for a 14. Okay,
My
okay.
die is definitely trying to get us fucked, but you know,
Yeah.
we can buy.
I mean, it's, again, this isn't a difficult thing. It's just a delicate thing.
Right.
And between the three of you, you're able to delicately slide her through the window and get her into the yard. With that, Dale and Poppy, you're still within the house.
I would have tried to scramble on out.
Okay.
I would assist in Poppy getting out, and then
thank you.
Dale would leave.
All right. Because the window has been made as safe as it is, the two of you are able to extract from the house, and the now 5 of you are able to move from the house as far as needed, as the house just begins to go up in complete flame. What do you do now?
I would go and check on on this little old lady, see how she's doing now that she's been removed from the burning building.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. That is an 8.
In 8. As you are looking her over, you don't get a sense that she's very healthy, that she is in a good place right now.
I don't know. I'm a mechanic, not a doctor.
Damn
Like,
it,
looks
Jim.
bad,
Oh
but-
wait.
In the while he's doing that, I think I'd want to look around for our fun friend that we threatened to beat up earlier, right? This is that same place?
Same place.
Any sign of him
Okay.
outside through any of the windows, anything like that? This probably looks a bit like foul play, right?
I'm gonna have you do an investigation check.
All right, we can do that. See if this guy wants to continue having a laugh. Oh, it does. Cool. Investigation.
I'd have yeeted that shit out the window right now.
I got a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
You don't really see as you're looking through the windows. You're seeing more flame and mostly smoke. You don't really see anything that would suggest another person is in there.
All right.
I was gonna say, actually, can I make an Arcana check to see if if I can tell if the flames are magical in nature? Like if this fire was started by magic?
I would have you start with a nature check to see if you were to check it and
Okay.
there was something unnatural about it, then you could make that. But the Arcana would start with the assumption that there's something wrong with them.
Okay. In that case, let me make the nature check first. That is gonna be a 14.
14. They seem like it's just fire.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing out of sorts seems to be wrong with the fire. It just seems to be fire.
No sign of our fun friend
one
from
of-
before.
You will hear some footsteps coming up the drive. What looks like another elderly man from one of the nearby homes seems to be coming up. He has his phone in his hand, and he's already on it, and he seems to be trying to read out the address from the house.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
I know. I was sitting here the whole time, like, just call the fucking fire department.
It crossed my mind, but like,
Just call the fire department.
but like,
Why are you
what
guys
kind of game
waiting?
of D&D is it where you're calling the authorities? We are
This
the
is-
authorities.
You know, I frankly think more games of D&D need to be like, hey, just go get the guards.
My
Fair.
party did that once. It went very poorly for them.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Like, it should be.
I was like, at what point is calling the cops ever the thing to do?
With that, what do you guys want to do? As you would know, the police will come with the firefighters.
Yeah. Hey, I'll jeez, what do I got? Is this woman alive?
From your cursory look, she is alive.
Excellent.
Phew.
Okay.
That's the best you could. That's the best you could divine. Whether she's okay is
Mhm.
not
Different
is with
story.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll look over at Keelan. It's like, hey, maybe you should like tell the guy that hired us that this particular element of things is going not well.
Just this one.
Keelan from her computer is like, I'm already typing up an email now, including the stuff from the beach, including this, just letting them know.
Cool. All right. Well, and other than that, I'm just like trying to fan air onto this woman's face and clear the smoke out as much as possible, but there's not much else.
Oh, wait, I have orange juice. I bought orange juice. I probably, if she's unconscious, I can't get her to drink anything.
What that orange juice do?
I was gonna try and get her something liquid, like, because she's probably
Mm.
parched.
Probably.
Poppy, what would you like to do in these cases?
That's a good question. Can I also just try and look around real quick to see what I can see as well?
Are you looking for something in particular?
Just any sort of like odd footsteps of like if someone ran out the back or fire starting equipment or I guess just foul play sort of stuff.
That you couldn't do from the outside. That would require an internal
Okay.
investigation. Like, you'd
Yeah, I
have to
don't
go
have-
back in the house.
I don't have enough hit points for that, so
Nor would I recommend it. That it's as you're standing amongst the flames, you go, "Aha! It was loose wiring the whole time."
I just
It wouldn't really
keel
it wouldn't
over.
get you much. Yeah.
I would be
At
at
least
peace
I
with
knew.
knowing.
She
That's the
tried to
important
replace
thing.
she replaced 2-prong outlets with a 3-prong outlet. That's not up to code.
Why did she have 3 blenders going?
Okay. With that,
No, at
if
that
you
point, I'd go to the van. Just
Okay.
start that up.
with that, if you guys just hang around, the fire department, ambulance, and police will show up.
What was the importance of this woman?
She was the one who saw like shadow things outside her house,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden the reports of it, like she was constantly reporting it, and then the reports just stopped.
So, pretty weird. And then she said she
Well,
was
now there
alone.
can't be shadow things outside because there's no longer an inside.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, something started the fire. If it was the shadow thing in the form of that
We
guy.
didn't start the fire, but it's always been burning since the world was turning.
We might have.
So with
started
that, are you guys going to take your leave before the authorities arrive?
I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, we can get out of here.
Yeah, we still should.
You're also wearing face obscuring headbands and pretending to be non-officers.
We're not pretending. It's just we're expounding on how connected we are.
Mm,
We are contracted, just less officially than we were making it out to be.
Very much like a 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon situation.
More of a technically is the best kind of correct situation.
gotcha. Well, all right. If you guys want to stay,
No, we can get out of here.
I don't want to stay. The only other part of this situation I care at all about is if that guy that we talked to earlier stopped Poppy from caving his head in, was the shadow thing. Just to know if he's still a menace to anyone but her.
Well, if he is, I imagine we'll be finding out soon enough.
Well, I looked around and I didn't see any sign of him through any windows or around the house. Did anybody else take a look?
I didn't see a sign of him either. Now I'm wondering, and Yelan says, what if he was the shadow dude?
Yeah, I think that's probably very likely at this point, but...
Did we get like a good description of him? Does anyone remember him well enough to like draw him or something? And like, wait, hang on, did I take notes?
I draw a stick figure.
and then Poppy goes, "That's him."
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
I put my fist up to the stick figure. Yeah, that's him.
That's
very
I
punchable.
Oh my god.
I always was told I had a second career possibility in art.
Those stick figure flash games always appealed to me.
Classic.
Stick fight, my favorite one.
With little ceremony, you guys are able to get into the van and drive off.
Drive
To
down the
just
one
make
road
sure-
that comes here. Definitely not suspicious.
to just make sure things end as well as possible, you're able to kind of pull off into an area where you can keep an eye on how the fire rescue and how all of those things pan out. They all arrive not too long after after you leave. You're far enough away from the incident to not be um, implicated, and the old man who had came up to call didn't seem to point you guys out at all. However, you are able to see that the old woman is loaded into an ambulance, and lights and sirens blaring, it takes off towards the city. Certainly, this is something with a little bit of know-how you could all follow up on the next coming days. With this, the evening comes to an end, and you all drive back to the Chipotle. Leo and his pre-recorded tape does not appear, and you are all able to keep your headbands, and you find your way back to your respective homes. This is going to largely be the wrap up to the first session, to the first story. There is in very brief an epilogue to be told, which I'm going to inquire with Poppy.
Oh no.
Poppy, what is Poppy's living situation like?
All that he had left to his name was that van that we drove in on the day. He was going to claim the van.
Oh, I see. Well, all right. So Poppy is unhomed, and he will be living out of the van. Well, then there's probably no reason for him to have left the Chipotle.
No, not at all.
Okay. So is Kenneth, Keelan, and Dale take off. You kind of meander around a little bit before you just kind of go back into the Chipotle. For a brief time, as you're just kind of waiting around, people on this busy street just kind of walk back and forth. This isn't the best kind of area, but it's still relatively active. You see from across the street, somebody looks over and goes, "Poppy, Poppy," and starts waving at you. You don't recognize this person.
I don't need any subscriptions.
And the guy goes, "No, no, 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 no." And he looks at you and he's like, "You should have just played ball, Poppy."
Dude, play ball?
You should have just played ball.
Do you have a ball?
And he laughs and he goes, "No, no, no, no. But we'll have one." And the person just turns and walks into a crowd.
What? Do they disappear out of view, or am I able to follow them?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
12.
With a 12, you get a good eye onto the color of that like brown spring jacket, and you can try and run into the crowd after them.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You run into the crowd, and as you quickly catch up to the person in the brown jacket, you turn to confront them, and it's just it was the same color, different jacket, different person. And now in this heavy crowd, you hear it again. "Should have played ball, Poppy. You should have played ball, Poppy. You should have played ball, Poppy. You should have played ball." And then you hear that similar voice of that man who stood in front of that door. "You should have played ball, Poppy." And you find yourself temporarily in a crowd of strangers who all seem to know you.
just I crack my knuckles. So you want to play ball? We can play ball. I just start shouting to anyone who's around.
They all look really, really concerned, and they try to move away from you.
Excellent.
Nobody in particular seems to be giving you any kind of mean eye or anything. In fact, it looks like you're just scaring everybody around you.
Mm-hmm. I just yell, I've cleared the way. Let's play ball.
You get no response, and you find yourself alone on an empty street.
This is fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Kenneth.
Yep.
What's he living out of?
I mean, you said that we were visiting this place, so if he's here for the job, he's probably put himself up in some hotel.
Like kind of like an extended stay kind of hotel.
I guess. I don't know how long the job was supposed to be, so, days in,
extended stay's fine.
Marriott, whatever.
Um,
Red Roof Inn.
You get home. You have your, you wind down your evening in whatever way Kenneth would see best fit. Making sure all of his tools are, functional. They're all still in his hand. They're off his sleeve. All of those things. During the night, you find yourself tossing and turning and waking up with a really bad fever. After a few really hard nightmares that you can't seem to quite bring back to the same place of realization, you wake up and you find that you have a very sharp pain in your chest. And when you go to the bathroom to just try and get a look at yourself, you see that there is a black, almost veiny growth that seems to be growing over your heart.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's new.
And there seems to be small sprouts of flowers growing out of it.
Oh.
Arcana?
Sure. Go ahead and give that a roll.
16.
16, as you roll everything around in your head, the obvious comparison to the Hani Solani cleric come to mind, but there's one very simple conclusion comes to you like a bolt of lightning.
Mhm.
The fucking Fae.
Yeah.
That was my first thought too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was definitely already there, but I guess, I was hoping I would get more of a what can I do about it. Back to Hani Solani.
It's what's that?
Do I go back to the Temple of
Hanali
Hani Solani?
You're probably gonna
Did
have
you call her Hottie Salami?
No. That would be weird.
That's her name now.
Okay, that's totally not what I heard then. Got it. Not at all.
All right.
Hottie Salami.
Then I guess that would be my next plan.
Hey,
I am never calling her anything else.
Hottie Salami. Well, as long as you're not asking her for anything, then okay. That is going to be it for the first bit of the arc.
Excellent.
I am scared.
I was waiting for like if you were to say that Keelan had the same experience as Poppy, just so I could have the joy of saying as Keelan's young self, "Be gone, thought," and then casting Dispel Magic.
Well, I mean, Poppy started it.
Yep.
Incidents are always happening to Poppy. I don't know what to tell you.
Never put Poppy in a situation.
Nobody puts
Any
Poppy in a
situation.
corner.
Nobody puts Poppy in a corner.
I like the idea that the first thing in his therapist is gonna go, sometimes things are your fault. And Poppy's gonna be like, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, this is
That's not what life
This
is
sounds
told me.
fake.
And that's our time.
responsibility. Yeah, somebody else's. Let's go.
I am very old. I don't have to take responsibility.
Great ability comes great accountability.
That'll be it for the session. When we can meet together to play again, we'll just like roll into the next weekend in the next set of missions. And those will include interacting with some of what has happened here, with the epilogue and some of the consequences of the other things. So that'll be it, though. That'll be for the next session.
Cool.
Excellent.
Good game. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
good game. Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun.
All right, and thank you guys for playing. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you guys playing this with me.
No, this was super
Appreciate you
fun.
DMing.
Loving this.
Good. I'm
All
glad. I'm glad.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Have a great night, guys.
Nah.
Have a
Yeah,
good
good night.
night.
Good night.